In a world where conformity reigns, have you ever felt like an outsider? Have you ever looked in the mirror and seen a monster staring back at you? Society often paints those who dare to be different as crazy, but what if that craziness is just your brilliance trying to break free? We live in a world that thrives on normalcy, where creativity is stifled and uniqueness is shunned. The very fabric of society often drives us to madness. It whispers in our ears, urging us to fit in, to follow the herd. But what if we choose to embrace our darkness instead? The pressure to conform can be overwhelming. It suffocates your dreams, extinguishing the fire that once burned brightly within you. Have you ever felt the weight of expectations dragging you down? This is where madness creeps in, when you're forced to wear a mask that doesn't reflect your true self. Imagine this. You wake up each day wearing a facade, a mask that pleases others but suffocates your soul. You laugh, you smile, you pretend to be normal, but deep inside, the monster roars, begging for recognition. Take a moment to reflect. Close your eyes and envision the monster within, the fears, the desires, the chaos. Acknowledge it. Now, write down 3 things society expects from you. Then write down 3 things your heart truly desires. Compare them. Which list feels more like you? Now, let's dig deeper. What dreams have you buried to fit into societal norms? What passions have you hidden because they don't conform to what others expect? Write those down too. This is the beginning of your journey back to self. You see, your fears are not your enemies. They are mirrors reflecting your innermost struggles. What scares you the most reveals what you value. If you fear rejection, it means you crave connection. If you fear failure, it shows you are striving for greatness. It's time to unleash that monster. Embrace your quirks, your shadows, and your madness. Remember, every great mind has been called insane at some point. The path to greatness is often paved with the rubble of societal rejection. And as you do this, ask yourself, what parts of your monster can you use as tools to create? What if your pain and struggles could become your greatest strengths? Every day you have the choice to succumb to societal norms or rise above them. Choose to be the architect of your own destiny. Allow your inner monster to guide you, to fuel your passion, and to challenge the status quo. You can choose to be a beacon of light in a world that often feels dark and chaotic. Every time you express your true self, you are pushing back against a world that wants you to fit into a mold. In this chaotic world, it's easy to feel lost. But remember, the storm inside you can be your greatest ally. Instead of running from it, learn to dance in the rain. Your emotions are not just chaos. They are the raw material from which you can build your masterpiece. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but I tell you this, it takes immense courage to show your true self, to say, this is who I am, and I will not hide. Embrace your vulnerabilities. They make you human. They connect you to others who feel the same way. So, as you navigate through this chaotic world, remember that the greatest journeys often begin in darkness. Embrace your fears, dance with your shadows, and illuminate your path to freedom. You have the strength to face the monsters within and transform them into your greatest allies. In a world that often values strength over sensitivity, we forget the true strength lies in our ability to be vulnerable. It's the raw, unfiltered moments that shape us, that make us relatable. When you share your struggles, your fears, and your doubts, you open the door for others to do the same. Vulnerability becomes a bridge, connecting us in our shared human experience. Think about the last time you felt exposed, when you dared to reveal your true self. What happened next? Did you find support, or did you feel isolated? Often, when we take that leap of faith, we discover that we're not alone. Others have similar stories, similar battles. Your story matters. Every chapter, every struggle, and every triumph adds depth to who you are. Don't shy away from sharing it. Remember, your narrative can inspire others to confront their own shadows. Reflect on your journey. What challenges have you faced? What lessons have you learned? Write them down. Create your own manifesto, a declaration of who you are and who you aspire to be. In doing so, you not only honor your past, but also empower your future. When you embrace your story, you give others permission to embrace theirs. You become a beacon of hope in a world that often feels dark and chaotic. So stand tall, hold your head high, and share your truth with the world. And remember, as you step into the light, it's okay to carry the shadows with you. They are part of your narrative, your journey. Don't fear them. Instead, learn from them. Let them guide you to become the person you were always meant to be. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, release the weight of others' expectations. Let go of the need to conform. Embrace your true self, the beautiful chaos that makes you unique. Feel that release, the freedom that comes when you shed the layers society has placed upon you. Every expectation, every judgment, it's time to let it go. With every breath, imagine these burdens fading away, revealing the vibrant spirit within. As you stand in your truth, remember that you are not alone. Countless others are grappling with their own demons, their own monsters. By sharing your story, you empower not only yourself, but also those who may be struggling in silence. In this world, we often feel compelled to wear masks, hiding our true selves behind a facade of what we think is acceptable. But it is in our rawest, most authentic moments that we find connection. So, dare to drop the mask. Show your scars. Let them be a testament to your journey. Remember, it's okay to be a work in progress. Life is not about perfection. It's about growth, evolution, and learning to embrace all parts of yourself. Acknowledge your journey, the highs and the lows. They are all threads in the tapestry of who you are. So when you face the world, face it as your true self. Stand tall, unapologetic in your identity. Every time you own your story, you ignite a spark in others, encouraging them to do the same. In a world that often fears monsters, dare to be the one who embraces them. For in that acceptance lies your true power. So, let the world see you. Let them witness the incredible being that you are. With all your quirks and shadows, allow your light to shine through the darkness. You have the strength to transform your fears into fuel, your shadows into allies. Now take one last deep breath. Inhale confidence and exhale doubt. Step into your power and remember, the world needs your unique light. Go forth and illuminate your path.